All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Gerren Brown, the head coach of the state champion Pitt County Girls All-Stars, who are now a couple wins away from being in the Little League Softball World Series Championship. A couple of wins already under their belt. And, Coach, congratulations on the success so far, but still a little road to go for you. But man, how much fun's it been so far?
It's been a blast. We moved into the dorms on ECU's campus on Wednesday. Later that day, we went over to the convention center, and the girls got bats, gloves, bat and helmets, bat bags, wristbands, just a lot of gear. And then to come out and win that first game in dramatic fashion, and then turn around and come back and do it 2 days in a row. On our pins, we got the hashtag Cardiac Kids, and so now people like y'all are really living up to that nickname.
Yeah, we talked about that when you joined us on the show a couple weeks ago, and you said in the state playoffs you got down, was it 2-0 or 3-0?
4-0 twice.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay,
twice.
4.
Yeah.
So yeah, what y'all did yesterday was simple when
Piece
it
of
was
cake.
when it was 3-0 there in the 6th inning. But we were over at Parker's Barbecue for the Big Carolina 3A 4A coaches media day. And Brian Bailey is basically doing play-by-play in the room, watching y'all's game. So it was awesome. But he said, all right, runners on first and second. All right, they got a couple in. All right, they tied it. They took the lead. And it was awesome to hear that and then go back and watch it. But you got to really believe, right, when you're down, whatever, no matter the inning, that you guys can still win.
Yeah, you have to. As a coach, your energy has to stay good. Girls, they look at you, they're looking in your eyes, and they need good energy. If you're negative or you get down, they get down. My wife's been a lot of help in that area. She's like, hey, you can't coach them like you've coached the boys for the last 12 years. So I remain positive. Sometimes I may have to turn my back to them to get my face and correct it before I turn back around. I took a ball off the knee yesterday, and that was hard. It's still hurting, and I again stay positive and didn't let them see me sweat. And right at the right moment, we took advantage of an opportunity.
It was kind of funny, and it was a little tongue-in-cheek, I think, but when we had the whole team in and yourself and the two other coaches, you said you were the only one. You were the only one nervous.
Yep.
But have you? How about that? Just being in front of not just the crowd, but ESPN and everything surrounding. How have you and the girls kind of calmed the nerves?
Yeah, I think being mic'd up, having a mic on me at all times, I don't talk as much as I probably would in a regular game, so I think that's controlled my mouth, which has helped.
Your
the
wife
nerves,
trying to do that at home?
Yeah. So just mic me up. The nerves are still there until that first pitch happens, because you're processing all the situations. What if this happens? What if that happens? What pitch to call? Should I bunt? Should I not bunt? So all of that's kind of running through your head. And then after that first pitch, your nerves kind of settle, and it's go time, and keeping the girls focused and locked in.
What girls have got you here? I'm sure it's it's a team effort. Any standouts from the first two games?
Yeah, so pitching wise, Michaela Montgomery started the first game, and she did extremely well. Second game, I started Emily Mills. I'm a believer in giving every girl to play. On this stage, it's experience of a lifetime. So I committed to the families and girls that hey, everybody's going to touch the field at some point during this. Gave Emily an opportunity. She threw the ball well. The umpire strike zone was really tight, and she's a pitcher that is a spot, inside, outside, up, down, and we had to throw the ball down the middle, and they hit her pretty well, and she kept her energy good, switched back to Michaela, and from there she didn't give up a run, so she's been really strong on the mound. Avery Cash, who's my shortstop, she scored the go-ahead run in the first game. She drove in the go-ahead run yesterday, so she's swinging a hot bat. She's fast down the line, so she puts a lot of pressure on the defense. She's reached on a couple errors, and when she gets on the base path, she's taking a couple bases and getting in scoring position. So those two, off the top, have had really good 2 games so far.
And 2 down, and hopefully just 3 to go, because you play again Thursday. Win that one, you would play Saturday, and then for all the marbles Sunday. But it is double elimination, so if you do trip up Thursday, you would get another crack at it Friday. Is that right?
Yeah, you get another crack Friday, and then that Saturday's winner take all, right? So the double elimination part goes away after Friday.
And who's the opponent coming up Thursday?
We have Japan.
And I heard you and Brian Bailey talking shop earlier, another former softball coach back in the day, but talking about how good that team is and really how good this entire field is, though, right?
Yeah, very strong field, a lot of good softball. I think until today, or I think only 2 games. Everything else had been 1-run games or
Man.
2-run games. So I've been down at the field when we're not playing, just soaking it all in and watching. But really, really good softball just to see from all over the world is really cool.
Do you notice different styles with the countries, or even with the different parts of the United States, or is it all pretty similar to you?
Like Latin America, they bunted a lot of small ball, which we knew that coming in. So we were prepared and we worked on bunting a lot. Japan's pitcher, it's a different style. It's almost like a jump and throw. So you can tell it's going to take girls a while to get used to that delivery. It's almost like they're hiding the ball from you. So we got. I don't know how you prepare for it. Just got to get in the game and hopefully by the 6th inning you figure it out.
I was gonna say, like in football, there's a scout team. Can you replicate that during BP or practice, or is it just hey you get out there and?
I don't know anybody that throws like that. And I think it's more of Japan. That's kind of their style and how they throw.
You mentioned being out of the field, and you're so locked in during a game, maybe you don't notice it, but when you're at other games, take in the surroundings. What's the community support been like? The national, international support been like out there?
It's been phenomenal. I'm standing at the wall, and it's every 2 minutes there's somebody coming up and saying congratulations, and just how excited and thrilled they are to come back Thursday and watch the girls. And the community believes in us now, right? They didn't really know who we were, and you come out and have 2 games the way we played, and now it's like anything's possible. So I know Thursday that place is going to be extremely packed, and we're excited to hopefully put on another show.
And you are popular. You were coming in as Blake Harrell was leaving, and I think I saw him getting pointers from you, right? Were you coaching up ECU football a little bit?
Yeah, I'll take an offer.
See where this thing can get you.
Yeah, I can help motivate and get them fired up.
But yeah, Thursday at 5. That's a great time, and as you said, it's going to be rocking and rolling there, and man, it's going to be capacity. I would imagine it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Gerren, anything else, man? Like, how are you trying to take it all in as, hey, this is fun, but also you want to win, right? So it's a balance there.
Yeah. So I'm a competitor at heart. I've played sports. I coach at work. I want my team to be the best. For me though, and I've said it the day I was here. Our goal as a team was to get to the Little League Softball World Series. And I told the girls, if we win this thing, that's just icing on the cake. And I think that's allowed us to be relaxed and I don't feel like we have a lot of pressure on us. I feel like maybe, you beat a Japan and go 3-0. Now you're in the championship. I think that pressure may pick up because you're so close to being able to be in the championship. But right now we're just having the time of our lives.
It's a great battle on the field, but how much intermingling is there between the teams and the girls and getting to know people from different parts of the country and the world? Is there any of that going on?
Yeah, so there's a ping pong table in our dorm, so a lot of the girls are playing ping pong. Japan now, when we come down, they say good morning. Because we were saying it to them, so now they've picked it up and they say it. And then, this whole 6-7 thing that all these kids do. So the Japan girls are saying 6-7, Latin America are saying 6-7. I don't get it, but it's kind of the thing with 13-year-old kids, 6-7. They say it all the time.
Okay.
So
I think I missed out on that.
Yeah. If you go to TikTok, look it up. It's all over the place. But yeah, you're seeing teams going, hanging out, going to each other's rooms and talking, yelling out of the window at the dorms when teams are walking up, hanging out in the cafeteria. So again, a lifetime experience. And I tell the girls, this will be something you'll look back on and remember forever. You'll have stories and, we had a girl not put water in her ramen one night and about burn up a microwave. So just all of those stories that we'll have for the rest of our lives to tell our kids and, our families.
Yeah. And you were talking before we went on about just the experience and everything going on and how, I don't know, you want to make sure you're able to soak it all in, despite the big stage that you're on. So that's awesome stuff, man. We wish you the best of luck. We'll be watching you coming up on Thursday at 5:00, and we'll see what happens beyond there. But it'll be the Pitt County girls, also little old Pitt County taking on the country of Japan.
That's it.
That's awesome. That's awesome to say. Yes, Gerren, good luck, man, and we'll catch up with you again.
Cool. Thank you.